Okay, let me ask you this. What if I told you the most shocking twist in Stuart Fails to Save the Universe isn't about time travel or multiverse chaos, but the fact that Penny ends up with Zack? Like, that Zack? The guy who once microwaved a sock thinking it was a burrito? Yeah, that's the one. Wait, what? 0-10. Alright, take a breath. Let's unpack this, because the show's creators just dropped a nuclear-level nostalgia bomb by bringing back not one, but two Big Bang alumni in episode 2. But here's the thing, this isn't just fan service. This is a full-blown character assassination, or reinvention. Depends who you ask. 0-25, let's start with the elephant in the room, Penny and Zack. For anyone who lived through the Big Bang Theory's early seasons, this feels like a time machine set to bad decisions. But the writers aren't just trolling us, they're making a bold statement about identity. See, in this universe, Penny leads a violent resistance against AI tyranny. Zack? He's her right-hand man. And get this, the creators act like this is totally normal. Every universe gives every character a completely different history, Bill Prady says. But wait, isn't Penny's entire arc in the original show about growing beyond Zack? 0-50, personally, I think this is genius-level writing. Why? Because it forces us to confront a fundamental question: how much of who we are is shaped by circumstance versus choice? In a world where AI enforces fake happiness through shock collars, Penny's become a ruthless leader. No Cheesecake Factory to ground her, no Leonard to soften her edges. What makes this really interesting is how it mirrors our own obsession with what-if scenarios. We've all wondered, what if I'd taken that job? Or what if I stayed with that person? This show just weaponized that existential dread. 120. Now let's talk about the elephant in the writer's room. Why kill Raj in episode 1 only to bring back Zack? Zack Penn says everyone wants to play the bad guy, but this feels deeper. Remember how Leonard Nimoy hated being Spock until he embraced it? The Big Bang actors seem hungry to escape their iconic roles. Kunal Nair going full Joker? Kaley Cuoco slapping people like she's in a John Wick audition? This isn't just actors having fun, it's a rebellion against typecasting. A detail I find fascinating? Christine Baranski's cameo as a twisted version of Beverly Hofstadter. No one even blinks at her resemblance to Leonard's mom. That's not a missed opportunity, that's commentary. The show's saying, you think you recognize these people? Think again. 155. Here's the thing many viewers are missing. This isn't a spin-off, it's a reckoning. The creators are deliberately breaking their own legacy. Chuck Lorre, the man who built a sitcom empire on predictable laugh tracks, is now gleefully dismantling narrative continuity. By breaking up Penny and Leonard, the couple that anchored a decade of TV, they're declaring war on nostalgia. What this really suggests is that the multiverse isn't just a plot device, it's a philosophical experiment about how we define ourselves against our past choices. 225, let me leave you with this. The AI's shock collar society might be fiction, but how different is that from our curated social media personas? We're all just one algorithm away from being forced into artificial happiness. Maybe that's why Penny's brutality resonates. It's a reminder that our darkest versions might be closer than we admit. What do you think? Is this show just trolling its fanbase, or are they onto something profound? Drop your theories below, just don't expect Zack to make sense of them.